question that maybe nobody's thought to ask yet to Sheena. So Sheena, you seem to have a lot of wisdom to share. You seem to be really jump in there. You said you're 50, right?
Yeah.
So you're just only a little bit older than me. You know, I'm 44. You said you're still waiting for your king. So why is it, since you seem to have all this knowledge and you seem to understand how relationship dynamics work, you're willing to give advice, you have a lot of wisdom, why is it that you haven't found your king yet, do you think?
I tell you, I know exactly why. First of all, I live in America, and sorry to say that, but majority of men that I'm surrounded with in Los Angeles are really sissy, gay mentality. They're not masculine enough for me. If I would meet a man that is a real all-American man, maybe been in the army or strong and opinionated and a good man, I would marry him yesterday. I just got out of a relationship of 4 years that we were almost engaged. So,
not the divorce.
Unfortunately, no, I was married for 10 years. Unfortunately, I tell you what, I'm not jumping into relationship. For me, I'm not going to tolerate one-night stands or just hookups. I need a guy to really commit to me. And because of how I look and I take care of myself, a lot of the guys, they get scared because they think another gold digger from Los Angeles. So when they get to know me, of course, they like me. But until I meet that guy that would understand my value and that I would be attracted to him emotionally, physically, it's really hard for me. Like it's so hard to, and I'm not on dating apps, by the way. I don't want to be on dating apps because I want it to happen naturally. I don't want to go with a guy that go with 20 girls and start feeling stressed about dinner because he already took last week 5 or 6 girls to dinner. I want to have a real gentleman with values. I'm praying and you know, want it to happen, but I'm not approaching guys. If a guy want to approach me, I'm not going to approach him.
So you're too hot and you're too awesome.
I don't think I'm too hot at all.
What she said.
It's not what I'm saying. Please don't twist my words. And don't twist my words because that's not what I said. I said because how I look, I intimidate guys. I didn't say I look good. I think something about my look make them look, obviously you don't know what I'm doing. I own a business of facial injections. So I do it for 16 years. I do Botox fillers. I do all the Russian techniques of faces, right? So because I work on myself and I like to make myself look good, obviously because of the majority of what you have in America that do injections, you know, they're not going to think that one woman like me that do injections to herself or whatever, she's going to be a little bit different. But I do love old values. I come from Israel, you understand? Most of the women in Israel look like me. They love to take care of themselves. Even if they go to the army, they would never miss their Botox appointment, right? That's just how I am with my mentality.
Okay, so you can't find a man who's not a pussy. So have you thought of like going to the Midwest, to the South?
I actually moved to Texas. I just come back from Texas 4 months ago because I opened a business there. The only problem, my son is 21 now. He's in LA. I don't have like close friends in Texas. I find myself 6 months in Texas all by myself, trying to go out alone, going to dinner alone, hard for me to mingle. I don't have like friends that I grew up with or that I hang out with. So I end up coming to LA and saying, my God, it's miserable. Like LA is difficult for me socially. But when I go to Texas, it's also miserable to me socially because I don't know anybody. I try to go out with some clients, I tried, but I'm going actually to the General of the Marines invited me to a private event. So I'm waiting and excited and participating.
I've just noticed a pattern. That you really, really like to talk. And I do too. I'm a talker as well. But you really like to talk. And you really like to talk about yourself and hear yourself talk. And I'm just wondering if you've considered that maybe those qualities might be off-putting to the type of men that you want to attract.
A good point. I'll tell you, when I actually meet a man, I don't talk at all. They think, what's wrong with you? Are you shy? I only talk when I'm debating or when I'm doing something like that on the media.
God forbid she talks on a podcast where she was invited to talk.
Yeah, but no, I talk in a lot of podcasts. But, I don't know. You don't know my history. I was an actress for 20 years. I did a lot of TV and comedy. I was doing stand-up comedy, actually. And I'm used to being on the spotlight. I came to America. I never tried to be an actress, never tried to be on the media. It happens when I, start to go and post videos of things of how I saw society. But to your question, wait, let me just finish.
No,
to your question, I wish I would meet a man. I missed so many opportunities because when I see an attractive guy, I just close and embarrassed to talk to him because I don't know what to say. What am I going to say? Hey, I like you. Like if he's not going to approach me, what am I going to say? it's
I
hard.
think, wait, this is a little off tangent, but I think when we went around and said like why our previous relationships ended, like I don't know if we got around to you.
I can say, do you want to know?
Yeah, I'm like
Right, guys,
genuinely
Tinder's
curious.
back. Thanks for having me on.
Oh
Nice
my
to meet you all.
God.
Bye.
Okay, bye.